Well, it's started day 2. Just stayed in a lovely wee hotel. Starts with an A, can't remember the name of it, I'll put it up here somewhere. Met up with John Paul, who set off late yesterday, went to Ullapool after we'd taken a bit of a wrong turning. Did about another 100 miles. Sat in Ullapool for 2 hours waiting on us, so he came and met us just direct at the hotel. Lovely wee place, nice comfortable sleep, good evening meal. Venison steak was superb. Breakfast, full cooked breakfast, that was good. And now we're heading off on the second leg of our wee trip. Oh, look at that, that's stunning. Yeah, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see with this pointing directly into the sun. But hopefully you can see that over there. That is just nice. Really struggled when we got to the hotel, so we were on the bike for probably thick end of 11 hours yesterday. So, lesson learned. To the Storm Fitness crew, I'll not be doing the gym the day before a big bike ride, because I literally had to be lifted off the bike yesterday because I couldn't get my leg over for an hour. So are you looking at Glenarcock Castle? No drones! No drones! Oh, that's pish. No drones. Colin was enjoying himself being behind. Colin was like, yeah! See, coming down that steep. See, the problem was I was filming you going along that road and I switched it off just before we went down the really steep bit. I don't really like those steep bits going downhill. Back on the road again. Stopped in the Urquhart Castle there. Not much photo opportunity because the sun was right behind and blaring off the water. I think we've struck a lucky again with the weather today. It's absolutely stunning again. 15 degrees already. I'm not quite sure what the time is. Again, I've never reset the clock since I changed the battery. So the guys at Urquhart Castle must be expecting a big crowd because there was like tons of staff. Yeah, for the number of people that were there at this time in the morning, there was like double the amount of staff, the people looking at it. So we're headed off now into Fort William. And then from Fort William we're going to Oban, down to Lochgilphead, Tarbert, and then taking the ferry across at Tarbert and down to Dunoon. What a house that is. Just arrived at Fort Augustus. A sunny day. Get your Nessie souvenirs here. Very picturesque is Fort Augustus. The canal. Fort William, 32 miles. It's the police. Sound of the police. That was rubbish. Caravan park. Very empty caravan park. Electric brake hire. Oh, thank you. I have an engine. as we come into Fort William, we pass the Jason McIntyre Memorial. Those are my cycling friends will know exactly what that's all about. Jason was a top class Scottish time trialist who was headed on his way, was it the Beijing Olympics? And unfortunately, while he was out during a training ride, council van pulled out of that council depot there and hurt him. And unfortunately he died. So that bike there is what they call a ghost bike, and it's been mounted in Jason's memory. The year after, I came up here and took part in a memorial time trial for it. I'm not sure if that time trial is actually still going. I'm that much out of touch with the cycling scene, especially the competitive one. Yeah, a very sad occasion. That's a nice reminder or marker of somebody who was headed to great things, who's had his life taken away by a momentary lapse in concentration. Presuming that's what it was. So we said on the way down we would have a look at something by. We do look, that's NSRS rescue submarine. Sitting over there waiting to get launched. A wee bit of a test this week. Be interesting to stop and see what's happening, but we're probably not going to see much a while before they're lifting it in the water by the looks of it. So we're just going to crack on, head for Oban, and enjoy the rest of the day. Going on here, unless there's someone tagged on the back of Stevie that I can't see. I don't think so. Yeah, biker gang, I'm coming to get you. Nope, we're just a bunch of middle-aged men out trying to hold on to whatever was left of our youth in any way we can, if we're actually honest about it. I have to recommend that restaurant in there. Been in there before on a cycling trip, myself and Mr. Forsyth. Oh yeah, I mean, oh look at the kayakers out. How cool is that? Yeah, the cracking wee cafe at the top of that hill back there. I don't know if any of these places are actually open. They might be shut because of COVID. It's a shame. Nice house. Nope, we've got another twosome behind us. Airport. That surprises me every time I come past that sign. We should have thought Oban has an airport. Bizarre. I don't know why I get surprised, because obviously I've seen the sign before. I know that there is a no airport in Oban, but the sign still surprises me. Simple things and simple minds and all that. Oh, it's this wee bridge. Cornwall Bridge. It's like something out of Every Which Way but loose. It's like something out of Every Which Way but loose. Right turn, Clyde. I don't know, I just know where to park at the front. But you're right, it'll be busy. Well, at least we get to take in some views. Look at the flow on that water. Wow. That's proper turbulent, that. Quite impressive, really. As an on-swimmer, it's quite scary. Don't want to fall down there. That was fun. That was great fun, that bit of road. You don't even need to be going that fast just to really enjoy it. Does he?
Oh, not me, man.
That was great fun.
Couple, sharp.
Most of them you can actually roll right round and get out of it. So as we come round to Tarbert, unfortunately the batteries ran out just in Lochgilphead. So we missed all of the nice scenery coming around here, but this is us getting on the ferry now. From Tarbert to Portavadie. Looked for a while like we might not get on it because it's a smaller ferry than usual. But I think we'll be alright. A little bit cloudy on the way round the coast round to here. It seems to be clearing now, so we continue our good luck with the weather. It's all well and good. Always worry about ferry decks being really super slippery. I'm not going to say they never are because now I'll probably get caught out by that. Right, that's us on the ferry. Yay! How cool a venue for a game of football or something is that? You lose the ball in the water though. But yeah, that's really cool. The wee village of Kames. Final leg of the journey, just coming through Sandbank, heading for Dunoon, over here to get the ferry back to Europe, and then it's a quick blast up the road. I think at last count we were sitting 550 miles or something like that when we were on the last ferry. So a good amount of mileage done in the last couple of days, some fantastic roads, good company. Yeah, been a very successful weekend, thoroughly enjoyed it. Haven't gotten enough to do enough of it this year, but yeah, I suppose everybody's had to have things curtailed that they wanted to do. This has kind of made up for it in some small way. To remember to come and do these roads again. Definitely want to go back and do the Belach again. Continue on up. 110% want to go and do the North Coast 500. Just timings and weather and availability and people and whatnot have all transpired against it so far. Look at that. And that, folks, is only half an hour, 40 minutes from home. Discounting the ferry journey, which is about 20 minutes. I'm tired though. 2 really early mornings on the trot of a weekend does not do good for Colin. Oh well. Early to bed tonight. It's a wee wooden piper. Whoops. Those wee wooden pipers come from a guy, a company called Chainsaw Craft. On the back road out of Dunoon towards the Rest of Me Thankful in Inverary. Got one, got a wee Highland Coo carved from a girlfriend a couple of years ago. Takes pride of place in our garden, is called Senga. Cracking wooden sculptures all done by Chainsaw, hence the company name, Chainsaw Craft. Yeah, well worth a look if you're looking for something a little bit different in your garden from your usual garden centre ornaments. Somebody out of a rib. Dunoon. Oh, there's a ferry, so we can either maybe try and get on that one and pay on the ferry, which can be quite expensive. Oh no, there's a queue! There's a queue! Alright, okay. Told you it'd be busy. There's a queue! That's us back on the mainland, so to speak, on the homeward stretch. Oh, another half hour, 40 minutes to get home. Been an absolutely fantastic weekend. We could not have cracked it any better with the weather. The roads, the routes, especially yesterday. Yesterday was just mega. So I'm going to sign off now, and then maybe I'm going to go back home via the High Unit Road, which is a bit better than sticking to the coast road and going the dual carriageway, so it might be a bit of filming in that. In the meantime, just want to say thanks to the boys for a great weekend. Thanks for Stevie and I believe his wife for booking us a cracking wee hotel to stay in last night. thanks to Neil, his wife Irene, for the tray bake, which has got us all through the weekend. Little bits of tray bake now and again, a little sugar rush, fantastic, really really good, highly recommended, the fuel for bikers. And yeah, it's just been an absolutely stunning weekend. So as normal, we'll go home, see what we can cobble together from all of the footage that I've captured. Missed some spectacular sights, batteries and memory card issues and whatnot, but hopefully I've captured so much more. The memories of this one will be stuck for a long time, and we definitely need to go and do it again and spend a few more days getting around the North Coast 500. Sounds mega. Any thoughts for me of camping, doing it, or at the moment completely out the window because my hip is killing me. If I'd had to sleep in a tent last night, I would not be able to move today. But yeah, so we can get it booked, get some accommodation organised, get ourselves around that. In the meantime, and before we do that, we've still got an island trip that we have to fulfil. It was cancelled because at the start of COVID. The ferry company's honouring the tickets for a year for us, so we need to try and get that organised and get that done. Maybe, I don't see it happening this year, but maybe at the start of the season next year we can get a wee 2 or 3 day trip, 4 day trip around Ireland and try and knock out the west Atlantic way. So for now I'm going to sign off, and stay safe folks, look after each other. Hopefully we don't end up in another full-on lockdown, although it kind of seems inevitable. No matter what Nicola Sturgeon says about it not being, nothing's been inevitable. The language they've been using in the last couple of days leads me to think we're going back that way. So if we do end up in that kind of situation, hopefully everybody comes out of it in a positive way. And yeah, see you in the next one. Take care folks, thanks, ta-ta.